Following his visit to China, the US Special Presidential Envoy for Climate, John Kerry, will be on a 5-day visit to India from 25 to 29 July to discuss climate and clean energy. During his visit, Kerry will visit Delhi and Chennai. In Delhi, Secretary Kerry will meet with senior government officials and will attend the G20 Environment and Climate Sustainability Ministers meeting in Chennai. The US State Department said in a statement, "The purpose of the presidential envoy's visit is to advance shared objectives on climate and clean energy, including mutual efforts to build a platform for investments in renewable energy and storage solutions, support the deployment of zero-emission buses, and diversify clean energy supply chains," the statement added. Notably, the G20's Environment and Climate Sustainability Ministers will meet on 28 July in Chennai. Kerry's visit to India came at a time when New Delhi is focusing more on sustainable energy. Opposition parties under the banner of Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance have decided to move a no-confidence motion against the government in the Lok Sabha for the first time in 20 years. In 2003, no confidence was moved against the Atal Bihari Vajpayee-led NDA government. Sources close to the development cited that all parties are on board, and opposition parties are now deciding on a strategy for the Rajya Sabha to corner the BJP. This comes after the monsoon session of the parliament remains disrupted for the fourth day, with opposition demanding for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement on the ethnic violence in Manipur. The sources said after weighing various options to force Prime Minister Narendra Modi to speak in parliament on the situation in strife-torn Manipur, it was decided that this would be an effective way to compel the government to initiate a discussion on the issue. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on July 25 took a jibe at the opposition alliance, India, citing revealed names such as East India Company and Popular Front of India to assert that people cannot be misled merely by the use of the country's name. In his address to the BJP Parliamentary Committee, Mr. Modi said that the opposition is frustrated and disappointed, and its conduct shows that it has made up its mind to remain in the opposition. Mr. Modi expressed confidence that the BJP will come to power after the 2024 polls with people's support, asserting that India will become the third largest economy in his government's next tenure. With opposition parties rallying around the name of their India, Mr. Modi hit back at them, saying it is just an attempt to mislead people. The Prime Minister took names of several organizations with the name of India to make the point that merely having such a term in their nomenclature does not change anything. The Indian Meteorological Department has issued a warning of heavy to very heavy rainfall in multiple states of India until July 28. The forecast indicates heavy to very heavy and in some cases extremely heavy downpour in specific regions. A holiday has been declared for all schools and colleges in 4 districts of Kerala on Tuesday, as the IMD has predicted thunder showers at most places in the state from July 23rd to July 26th. The holiday had been declared for Wayanad, Kozhikode, Kannur and Malappuram districts. The holiday was declared after IMD had issued an orange alert for several districts in the state including Kannur, Kozhikode, Wayanad and Kasaragod. Additionally, a yellow alert has also been issued for Alappuzha, Kottayam, Ernakulam, Idukki, Palakkad, Thrissur and Malappuram districts of Kerala. However, the order will not apply to Kannur University PSC exams, which will be conducted as usual. Primary schools, high schools, pre-university and degree colleges will also be closed in Karnataka's Dharwad district in view of incessant rainfall.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.